Hello, this is Diana with Artfully Yours, and welcome to my channel and this new video. And I have my art journal open to a spread with my collaboration with Kylie Coo from Scotland, and the caption says, or the text says, "A world apart." But even though we're a world apart, we keep in touch often through online, Facebook, personal messaging. So I really wanted to highlight that in the first. That was the inside cover with the first page. So now this is another page. I'm not showing every single page, but this is actually free play of journaling by Fives. It's a collaboration between Kylie Coo and myself, and she had done prompts 1, 2, and 3 in her journal, and then we mailed them to each other. And now I'm working on prompts 4, 5, and free play. And right now this is free play, so I'm not going to be filming every single page that I'm doing. But we both love art, and I'm making this journal kind of in dedication to our friendship. So the whole journal is dedicated to that, and it kind of has the subject that I want the subject matter to reflect that. And so we both like coffee, and I found this fun coffee picture, which actually is, I think, a piece of art because I got it from the Philadelphia Museum of Art, some kind of pamphlet from them. And I don't know what else I'm going to do with this page, but the tan gold that was already going on, it kind of it matches the color in the coffee art picture. So here's another page, and oh yeah, I just flipped. That's handmade tissue or handmade deli paper that she's made, and she sent me Happy Mail, which that video is coming up soon, of all the Happy Mail she sent me with the journal. So I'm using a piece of her handmade deli paper right there in the corner, and to go with bloom that I put in there, of course I'm adding more flowers. And it's shaking a little because I'm working right on my lap and I have the camera right over me. And so sometimes it's going to shake a little bit because that's the most comfortable way to work right now if I'm not painting. If I'm just doing collage and doodling, which is prompt 5, but anyway, if I'm doing any artwork that doesn't require paint, this is the most comfortable position for me to be having the journal on my lap. So yeah, I'm letting it go over to the next page. I'm not just confining it to that one journal page. So the flowers going over into the next page. On her handmade deli paper, she has some flower, it looked like flower images to me, so I thought it was good for that page, and I'll be doing more on that page. Oh yeah, she sent a little pouch of buttons, so of course I'm going to be using that button in the middle of that pink flower, using the tacky glue. It's interesting to think about all these different adhesives that we use. So I had just got done using matte medium for gluing down the tissue paper. Then I also have been using a glue stick throughout this journal. I also use Elmer's white glue at times. Then there's the tacky glue. And what else the other glue? Well, I guess I don't use a hot glue gun. That would be the only kind of, there's all kinds of glue, but whatever. So here's the fun page. About fun and play. So I had got that fun image of the head coming off from one of my animation books that I'm cutting up. So this, I really like this fun, the words fun and play go with this image perfectly. And it's all about the art journaling experience, and the art and the collaboration has been fun and play. This page, I decided the theme could be textures. Now she had put the burlap in, and she had put that little photo of a pink bush above it, pink flowering bush. I added the heart. She had those. She has the numbers is what she has already put in. So I just decided that would be textures would be a good theme for that page, because she does like to work a lot with textures, and so do I. And right now with this tissue paper, I'm gonna I put on the layer of matte medium, and then as I lay the tissue down, I pinch it and squish it together to create a ruffled texture or whatever. When it dries, it's going to be a little bit not rough, but a little bumpy. And the burlap, of course, is rough, soft, roughish texture. Then I'm adding the shiny red paper. And again, I'm thinking of the next page over, which it doesn't really have any imagery on it, but I feel like adding that strip of red, shiny, smooth paper. Oh, that's her washi tape. She sent me some washi tape that I'm sure it's not handmade washi tape, but yeah, I end up using some of that washi tape that she has sent me later on in the journal. I thought I might use it on that page, but I decided not to, and I'm using another button. So there we're adding another texture there, hard and smooth. This video actually was an hour long, and I can't believe it was an hour long, but I had to edit it down to a shorter length because I have a glitch with YouTube, and for some reason, for months now, I cannot upload a video that is over 15 minutes. Oh, she created that too, and that was in the Happy Mail. I think it's probably a bookmark, but it may not be a bookmark. So anyway, I'm gluing it in and letting it overlap the edge and actually gluing it into a place that a bookmark actually would go. But oh yeah, I have some glitch that's been going on for months with YouTube that I've tried to resolve and can never resolve, but I can get around it. if I have to. It's a little, it's a little, takes more time, and I have to have like parts one and, well, no, I don't have to have parts 1 and 2. I, I can make a longer video by piecing together shorter videos, but I just cannot upload one long video that's longer than 15 minutes unless I piece it together in the video editor on YouTube. Oh, that's another one of her. I'm sure that's a bookmark, but yes, a handmade bookmark that she made, and I thought it would go there. There, I'm using finally a Posca pen. I was watching artists use the white Posca pen because it's impossible to find like a good white marker, and a lot of artists I saw were using Posca pens, and then I didn't know how to spell it, and I kept looking it up, trying all different ways how to spell Posca, until I found it finally an artist that listed it in their list of materials where I actually could find the real spelling of it. So I just received my Posca pens just a couple days ago, and it works great. So here's another fun page. Another figure that I got for now that's a handmade little item there that she made. And I'm having the funny guy who I cut out from my animation book with red hair. Well, it said inspired, and I like it that he has red hair too, because red hair I think is associated with Scottish people. Well, I know definitely Irish people, but I think Scottish people too. There, in an earlier prompt, I had glued in the pagoda, and then I thought that I'm now that I decided I'm going to be using a lot of the happy mail that she sent me in this journal, and I want it dedicated to like the subject dedicated to like our friendship. I decided to cover up that pagoda with some of her handmade deli paper, and there again some of her handmade deli paper and washi tape she sent me. And this page does not have a theme yet. I'll have to, I don't know that every page has to have a theme, but, or has to have a sentiment on it. I like how she put in the background script, because we do a lot of writing online, not writing letters, but back and forth writing online, PM message, personal messenger on Facebook. So I like how she stamped a lot of, okay, that palm tree, I'm ripping it off because in an earlier prompt I glued the palm tree down, and the palm tree doesn't really have anything to do with where either one of us lives. I don't live in a tropical place, neither does she. But I found this one picture in a travel catalog of, that's some kind of famous castle. Yeah, famous castle in Scotland. And I found out the name of it, and I just can't think of what was the name of that castle right off the top of my head, but it's written in the caption of the photo. And this one, I like this sentiment, find your happy place. What did I do? I have the words transposed. I hope I did it right. Find your happy place. Yeah, I did glue it down in order in the end. Oh, thank you for watching. And this is one of my past videos of shaving cream prints, which is a really interesting process.